Hey, welcome back to Honest Tool Reviews. Today I have a pretty good one for you. I thought I was recording, apparently I wasn't because I was paying far more attention to driving. Um, anyway, what I have is Machete by prohear. Not Pro Hearing, prohear. I got this on Amazon for between $100 and $90. 90 at the low end, 100 if I paid for shipping. I don't remember. It's been a while. I've used these a lot. They have two amazing features. One, you can get on a lot of things, and the other, I don't see everywhere. So, the one that a lot of places has is this one dial that you can hear people around you, even with these on your head. And that's a nice feature. A lot of companies have started incorporating that into their hearing protection, which is great. I wish they'd let me wear these at work because I struggle with hearing people so badly. Being deaf in one ear, I really have to put my hearing safety first. So I try to wear these at the gun range, and for that reason alone, they're safer because I can hear people around me. But they have a second really awesome feature. There's two dials here, and this little one turns up a volume. And there's a button. I actually think I've killed the batteries. I'm fairly confident that I've killed the batteries. Let me check, but I'll continue to talk. So the idea is that it's Bluetooth and it'll connect to your phone. When it connects to your phone, you can that's working. It's giving me static. That's not static. Okay, Bluetooth on and in pairing mode. Oh, and it's connected to something. I don't know what it's connected to, but it just connected. Something else in the car, I guess. So, Bluetooth off. Turn these down. That allows me to use instructional videos from YouTube or whatever. If I'm trying to train on a specific gun that I just can't get, someone else may have done a training video where they walk you through it. You're trying to be careful, be calm, and hear the video. But you're at the gun range where you're supposed to be, and you can't hear the video. So these work really well for that, as well as playing music while you're shooting. And now there is a second spot with a little magic, and you've probably noticed it does have the auxiliary jack. If you don't turn on the Bluetooth, this volume slider will also help control the auxiliary here. Now it is possible that it just won't do anything and the volume will be controlled by your phone. I've not used it because Google Pixel is such a stuck-up piece of shit. They won't put an auxiliary port on their phone. Yes, I could buy an adapter, but at that point, I'd rather just go wireless. Everything that has an auxiliary port and doesn't have Bluetooth, i.e. my old iPods, the Shuffle, perhaps, won't work with this unless I use the auxiliary port, which is fine. And there's other people who probably don't understand Bluetooth, elderly people who still need to train so they can defend themselves in their house. For whatever reason, this is still extremely useful, and I just haven't used that. So I can't say how well that works or how that works, but my assumption is that if the Bluetooth isn't on, you can control your volume a little. It may not be that way, but I assume that this is like a resistor that controls the speakers. This one, though, It definitely amplifies people talking around you. And from what I can tell, it nullifies my own voice. I don't hear me talking when I talk. It's strange. It does have a mic on it, so you can answer your phone calls. Because God forbid you don't answer your phone calls when you're at the gun range. But again, this may not be used at a gun range. You may be running a lawnmower for a lawn care company and just trying to get through without hearing loss. You may be in a marching band but have hearing problems like me, and you don't want to lose all of your hearing, but you do need to hear what your tone sounds like. So you're dumbing down all of the sound around you, and now you can hear a clearer but quieter version of everyone playing, including yourself. I think they work really great, and I suggest these prohear, called Machete. They do have an upgraded version that's tan and one that's green that you can get kind of a Velcro material on the top to put stickers, and on the sides, well, not stickers, patches, freedom patches. But I opted for the one that I could afford. I think that one was more expensive. I don't remember. But if that's not what happened, then I just didn't opt for the extra. That's unnecessarily, it's unlike me to not get all the add-ons I can get. I'm a little selfish like that. If I'm paying the money and I can get more, let me get more. So I believe it was more expensive, and that's why I didn't. Probably can't quote me on that, but I believe so. Just give them a try. If you know someone that already has some, try theirs out first if they'll let you. But I got these on Amazon, and it's been probably a year or so, and they are the nicest headphones I've ever had. I do tend to double up with plugs in my ear, and even with the plugs in my ear, I can hear my music, and I can hear people talking because I can up the volume as much as I need. But with the doubles, I am protecting my hearing even more, and it works out really well because I have that 45-70 rifle, and you feel that in your bones. That vibrates all the way up your neck muscles into your head, so you hear that regardless. But you don't take quite as much damage. 22s with this, it's like you're shooting a BB gun. I mean, if you shoot a BB gun with these on, you can't hear it. Kind of the same with 22. 9 mil, 45-70. My 50 cal is black powder, so I have to say 50 cal black powder, but I haven't shot an actual 50 cal. 357, 30-06. It works really good with all of them. So if you get bored and you're shopping, or if you've broken your pair and you need a new pair, try these. Just give them a shot. I actually think they're probably the only thing I've ever seen that I've thought 5 out of 5. But I'm not going to give them 5 out of 5 because 5 out of 5 would probably be their upgraded version. And you can modify these. You can do better. And I know you can do better because they have a better version. So these can't get 5 out of 5 because you can always improve a product. One thing that I'd like to see, even though the gelatin that is in this padding is super good. It molds, it forms, it's doubled. It's really the softest I've ever had in around my ears. It's quite generally like, how do I explain it? Here for the guys out there, you ever had some punana and it just be like super soft? This kind of feels like some, it's so soft. But some people may not like that, or for whatever reason their ears are bigger or smaller. Maybe having the ability to change these pieces out with different size pieces, different shaped pieces, different colored pieces would be a great option. And I've thought that for a long time about every set of hearing protection. So this is not specifically about this. This is in general. They didn't do it, and I don't know of anybody that does, but this is a insanely great product all the same. So it does get 4 out of 5 with an enthusiastic thumbs up. And as soon as I get my chance to go back to the gun range, these are going every time I go. I do have to very quickly express that these are not self-charging, like you don't just plug them in. You do have to put AAA batteries in them. But that's great in my opinion. I hate the self-charging for this kind of thing, because if you forgot to charge them and it's time to go to the gun range, you've just up and said, you know what, I want to go shooting. You got to let these charge. So with them using AAA batteries, all you got to do is stop on the way and buy a set of AAA batteries. You can get AAA batteries that are rechargeable, and there you go. There's your rechargeable batteries. But if you didn't charge them, they're dead. You have to stop and get batteries, and you can stop and get batteries. If the whole head unit is rechargeable, then you can't wear them and use them. You would have to charge them. So this is a great way to let the customer decide if they want a rechargeable AAA or just use AAA. I have some rechargeable AAAs. Look way back in my original set of videos where I did the solar shed, and I have AA's and AAA's charging through solar power. Those are rechargeable AA's and rechargeable AAA's. I'm not using them in this. Why? Because I don't want dead batteries. I'm just throwing regular AAA's in and going, and they hold a charge. These have been in here for several months, maybe a year and a half, and they work. With that said, I'm sitting in the bank parking lot. I need to go make a withdrawal, and I hope that you've enjoyed the review. It may not have been a funny one. It may not have been an insightful one, but hopefully, if you've been looking for a pair of hearing protection, this is something worth looking into for you. I don't know if I had mentioned it, so I want to say it real quick, because I had been recording and now I wasn't. So what I was using these for, other than going to the gun range, is I have an app on my phone to help me hear things. My phone picks up the sound and then I can hear it in headphones. I was Bluetoothing these. I took my phone and put it in the engine bay in specific places. I put these on. I put these on like this, and then I dialed in the sound levels on the little EQ for the phone. And as I'm dialing it in, I can hear the different whines and tones in the engine and decide, okay, that's it. That's the sound. That's what's wrong. So there's plenty you can do. You can cut grass wearing these. You can run hedge trimmers wearing these. You know, if you just have kids and they're loud, but they're playing and they're being kids and they're not doing anything wrong, you know, you can pop these on so that you can hear your music. It doesn't hurt. Just enjoy having your hearing while you can. And this might be something to look into. Hope that you're having a great day. Stay safe out there. See you next time.